Hey, what's good, YouTube? What's good, potentials? What's good, sneaky gang? How y'all doing? Hope y'all been sneaking and creeping, staying healthy and wealthy, having motion and flowing like the ocean. If you don't know, but now you need to know, hit the clip.
Chris, they can't do shit with this. Got my kids in a fake school. We ain't we go. Hands up, good shit on the room. She ride a dick like a condom.
80. Hey, we back with another what? Another reaction video. Hey, we gonna be reacting to Mikey Williams collapses after hearing his life sentence. Hey though, stay tuned for what we finna say at the end, potential sneaky gang. Also, we hit 401 subs on our way to 500 subs. I'ma just tell y'all right now, we gonna do a giveaway, and not gonna be too big, but it's gonna be something where people can still eat. That's what we want to do. We got more videos coming in the near future, more videos that's gonna be interesting. Gonna be some other videos. It's not gonna be more of the reaction videos, because I know some of y'all that are also subscribed to the channel don't just want to see reaction videos. Y'all want to see something else too. I gotcha. This is not only just reaction video channel. This is social experiments, slightly with the pranks and IRLs. But hey, stay tuned for what I finna say at the end, and let's get right into the clip. For real, man, the last video I was doing was boring as hell, so I'm not producing that type of content to y'all, bro. End of that mug.
High school basketball prospect Mikey Williams, who signed a deal with Excel that is expected to generate millions for the student athlete.
Mikey Williams was destined for NBA stardom, with millions of followers and endorsement deals before he even graduated high school. But one night changed everything.
Faith, God, I'm stuck in a tough position, so I wasn't gonna get myself out of that. Neither was my lawyers or anybody else.
9 felony charges.
Whoa.
Potential decades in prison. His basketball dreams were destroyed overnight. But how did America's most promising high school star fall so far, so fast? Let's break it down. The meteoric rise and catastrophic fall. Few stories in modern basketball capture the rise to fame and the crash that follows like Mikey Williams. The foundations of Williams' basketball destiny were laid early, rooted in a family where athletic excellence wasn't just encouraged, it was expected. His father, Marlon Williams, had been a standout high school basketball player at Sweetwater High School, while his mother, Charisse, excelled as a catcher and outfielder in collegiate softball at Hampton University. This genetic cocktail of athletic prowess, combined with an unwavering emphasis on discipline and perseverance, created the perfect storm for a basketball phenomenon to emerge.
I got into basketball I probably started playing when I was like 4. My pops was the coach, so I was already around basketball and stuff all the time.
From the tender age of 4, Williams was immersed in the world of basketball. But it wasn't until middle school that
Bro, I feel so bad because I remember I did a reaction video on him where he was in a gun charge case, and I felt so bad because I was like, bro, they were even saying he was better than Bronny James, and low key he was, bro. And the fact that now he has to face this again, and that he's, oh my goodness, bro, I feel so bad, bro. I really do. Bro, I hate to see good talent go to waste, man. Like, bro was balling when my brother was balling, bro. My brother's still balling, but now this dude gotta go and serve a life sentence, bro. Like, bro, this is sad, bro. This is really sad. I feel so sad, bro. I don't even feel good right now, bro. I felt good when I was talking to this one female on the phone before coming and doing this, but now, bro, this really ruined my day, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow before I go to work and feel very hurt. Because it's just like, damn, bro. Damn, man. I don't even want to continue the clip, bro. I feel so sad, man, for the family, for him. Like, damn.
basketball world truly took notice. A viral dunk video in 7th grade catapulted him into the national spotlight, drawing immediate comparisons to young LeBron James and sparking a social media following that would eventually exceed 3 million followers on Instagram alone.
I wasn't. I was young. I was probably in like 7th grade, 8th grade, so All I knew was basketball. Like, business didn't really exist to me yet, you feel me? So it all just happened really fast.
The explosion of Williams' fame wasn't accidental. It was carefully orchestrated by his father, who recognized the potential for his son's talents to transcend traditional basketball pathways. At just 13 years old, Williams signed a groundbreaking NIL deal with And One, the streetball apparel company, making history as the youngest endorser in sports. This deal, reportedly worth 6 figures, highlighted the shifting landscape where social media influencers could monetize fame before even reaching high school.
Really, my pops was like the mind behind that. I ain't really know, like a lot of stuff I was doing, I didn't know why I was doing it, but I was just doing it. He just telling me like it was gonna make sense.
When Williams arrived at San Ysidro High School in 2019, expectations were astronomical, but even the most optimistic projections couldn't have predicted the statistical devastation he would unleash. As a freshman, he averaged an otherworldly 29.9 points, 6.7 rebounds, 4.9 assists, and 1.6 steals per game, leading San Ysidro to a CIF San Diego Section Division III championship. But it was one particular performance that would
I'm telling you, the boy was good, man. He was better than Bronny. Some of y'all be like, Bronny's so good, Bronny's so. Nah, bro. Like, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Even when Michael Jordan was second round pick, there was a dude that they don't talk about, bro. Because I did the research. There was a dude that was drafted to the Boston Celtics. Look at Michael Jordan's draft, um, his draft, roster, his year. There was a dude that was potentially better than Jordan. But guess what? The dude died off a drug overdose after he found out he was the number one pick to the Boston Celtics. I don't know why the hell that happened to him, but it happened. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, this bro was better than Bronny James. Bronny James with the heart attack, with the heart of the thing. No disrespect to bro, you can't control that. But Mikey Williams would have been point number one in Bronny's class. Swear. This boy should have never gone to a sentence. A sentencing. Never.
his name into California high school basketball folklore forever. On December 13th, 2019, against Montgomery High School, Williams erupted for an astronomical 77 points, including 9 3-pointers, in a 116-52 victory, shattering San Diego County's single-game scoring mark previously held at 71 points. The performance wasn't just statistically remarkable, it was a cultural phenomenon that sent shockwaves through the basketball community and cemented his status as a generational talent. The accolades poured in like a torrential downpour. Max Prep's National Freshman of the Year, CIF San Diego Section Player of the Year, and a spot on the All-State First Team. Recruiting services pegged him as the #1 prospect in the 2023 class, with offers flooding in from blue blood programs like Kansas, Duke, and North Carolina. But Williams' ascension transcended mere basketball statistics. His social media presence became a masterclass in modern athlete branding, with Overtime, a sports media company, producing a YouTube reality series documenting his life, further amplifying his already stratospheric profile. The teenager who once felt uncomfortable in front of cameras had transformed into a content creation machine, understanding intuitively how to leverage his athleticism into cultural relevance.
Like, that's sophomore.
That was my freshman
year. Okay, freshman year.
Yeah.
To be that young with that many followers, like, was it hard for you?
Yeah, because I didn't know what to do.
The NIL era's dawn found Williams perfectly positioned to capitalize on the seismic shift in amateur athletics. In October 2021, at age 17, he signed a multi-year endorsement deal with Puma, one of the first high school athletes to do so, launching signature apparel and sneakers. His NIL valuation reached an estimated $3.6 million, including NFT collections, appearances in NBA 2K22 commercials, and partnerships with brands like Lace Clips and Cash App. Celebrity endorsements followed the money. LeBron James praised his game, Kevin Durant called him a must-watch, and Drake featured him in music videos and social posts. The teenager who had started with viral dunks in 7th grade was now rubbing shoulders with the entertainment elite, living a lifestyle that most professional athletes could only dream of achieving. The college recruitment process became a coronation rather than a competition. Williams committed to Memphis in November 2022 to play under Penny Hardaway, drawn by the program's NBA pipeline and Hardaway's legendary status. At his peak, scouts projected him as a top 5 NBA draft pick, viewing him as a dynamic scoring guard with star potential. But as Williams' star continued its seemingly inexorable rise, the pressures and temptations that accompany premature fame began to exert their corrosive influence. The teenager who had conquered social media and dominated high school basketball was about to discover that success built on such unstable foundations could crumble with devastating swiftness. The first cracks in the facade appeared not on the basketball court, but in the spaces between games, in the moments when the cameras weren't rolling and the crowds weren't cheering. Williams later reflected that there had been situations before the main incident that could have been not so good, admitting he had slipped up a few times just being young.
I don't think it's the situation that happened. I think it was situations that I've been in before that could have been like, not so good. Because what happened is just like God sat me down, you know what I'm saying? Like I was never convicted of doing anything.
Right. The warning signs were there for those willing to see them. Reports from scouts highlighting pre-arrest red flags, such as inconsistent effort and entourage influences, suggesting that the shooting incident would be symptomatic of broader issues rather than an isolated event. Then came
Damn,
March
bruh.
27th, 2023, a date that would forever divide Mikey Williams' life into before and after. At his $1.2 million home in Jamul, east of San Diego, what should have been a quiet Tuesday night transformed into a nightmare that would derail one of basketball's most promising careers and serve as a stark reminder of how quickly success can transform into scandal. At approximately midnight, an argument erupted with a group of uninvited visitors who had arrived at Williams' property. According to reports, tensions escalated rapidly, and as the group attempted to leave in a Tesla Model 3 containing 5 passengers, shots were fired, striking the vehicle multiple times but miraculously causing no injury. The teenager, who had spent years cultivating an image of controlled athleticism and social media savvy, had allegedly lost control in the most spectacular and consequential way possible. The incident would mark the beginning of a legal odyssey that would consume the next year and a half of his life, transforming him from basketball prodigy to cautionary tale overnight. The legal nightmare and career devastation. The after.
Man, you know what's crazy? They put so much information in there. It seemed like the video was like 10 minutes long. I was like, damn, bro, we already in 10 minutes already or what? Like, I'm not tripping on y'all that I don't want to be out here, but I'm like tripping. I'm like, damn, bro, how much information they putting down here, bro? Get to the point already. But bro, I did a coverage on what he did and everything, and I told him he should have never shot at them. He should have just had the conversation and let them go. The only thing he should have done was doing a trespassing zone. That's about it. Bro, and this was during the time John Morant was picking up a tool and acting like he got the fire and everything, bruh. There was a whole lot of nonsense going around in 2022 during this time, bruh. Me catching a Rico, other people doing some stupid stuff, Young Thug catching his own Rico. Man, I'm telling you, 2022 was kind of a good year, but also a messed up year. You could catch fire, or you could just stay low and actually make something, bro. I'm telling you, bro. 2022, I still look at 2022 like a year that I'll never want to go back to because there was just a lot of crazy stuff going on. Like I said, 2022 was a year you could catch fire, or you could stay low and just continue doing what you're doing. I'm telling you, bro. That's what Mikey should have done, bro. He should have just stayed low and continued what he doing. But what happened was the fame got to the man's medulla, and he started taking over crazy. Like, bruh, you don't need to do that, bruh. For real.
Aftermath of that fateful March night would unfold with the methodical precision of a legal thriller, each development more damaging than the last to Williams's carefully constructed public image. On April 13th, 2023, Williams was arrested by San Diego County Sheriff's deputies, facing an initial barrage of 6 felony charges that carried the potential to effectively end his basketball career before it had truly begun. The initial charges painted a devastating picture. 3 counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm, 1 count of making criminal threats with a firearm, and 2 counts of firing at an occupied motor vehicle. Each assault charge alone carried a potential sentence of 9 years, meaning Williams faced the very real possibility of spending the prime years of his athletic career behind bars rather than on basketball courts. The basketball world reacted with a mixture of shock, disappointment, and disbelief. Social media erupted with posts from major outlets like at Bleacher Report garnering over 32,000 likes, reflecting collective surprise as fans grappled with the fall of someone they had watched grow up in the public eye. Commentators began drawing parallels to NBA star Ja Morant's gun-related suspension, dubbing it the Ja Morant effect, and worrying about a pattern of off-court troubles for young.
What did I tell y'all? During the time of 2022, go back. I'm literally telling y'all, go back and you'll see the John Morant effect in 2022. John Morant was acting like, and this really caused John Morant to sit out many games and get suspended too, because he was every single time, bro, coming out like doing this to people. I even, bro, when I even had my tools back then with the toys and stuff, I said, man, he playing around with the fire. He even had a music video of this fool, bro. Like, bro, Mikey Williams should have waited till he in the NBA to do some crazy stuff if you want to do crazy stuff. Not do it when you're young, bro. And I don't understand the parents, bro. What is he doing in a $1.2 million house by himself? Like for real, bro. He don't got the knowledge. He don't got the knowledge to know already. Like, yo, I'm big. I gotta watch myself. I gotta watch my money. People gonna come at me with jealousy. Like for real, bro. Some of these youngins in this day and age, man, they just don't get it, bro. And then when you try to tell them, it's like, oh man, you old, you don't know me. It's like, bro, I'm trying to save you before you go lost. Cause now look, he going lost. He gonna spend his whole life in a jail cell, prison. What Cat Williams say in that one movie? One right after consecutive other. He swore, but I'm not trying to swear. I'm just saying, bro. It sucks.
Young black athletes in basketball. Memphis coach Penny Hardaway, who had recruited Williams aggressively, issued a neutral statement. We are aware of the situation and are gathering more information, while privately grappling with the reality that his prized recruit might never set foot on campus. The legal proceedings moved with agonizing deliberation, each hearing adding new layers of complexity to an already Byzantine case. Williams pleaded not guilty to the initial charges, but prosecutors weren't finished building their case. In October 2023, during a preliminary hearing that would prove pivotal to his future, additional evidence emerged that would only deepen his legal jeopardy. Judge Sherry M. Thompson Taylor ruled there was sufficient evidence for the case to proceed to trial, and prosecutors seized the opportunity to add 3 more felony charges, bringing the total to 9. The new charges included additional counts of making criminal threats and grand theft auto related to the incident, expanding Williams' potential exposure to over 30 years in prison if convicted on all counts.
But they say they didn't see Williams firing a gun. The San Diego County Sheriff's Department says people were arguing about guests inside the house where Williams lived. No one was hurt in the shooting. Williams is out of custody on $50,000 bail.
The weight of the legal proceedings began to take its toll, not just on Williams, but on his family and support system. In interviews, he would later describe the surreal experience of sitting in courtrooms watching lawyers debate his future while feeling powerless to influence the outcome.
Because I feel like the people around me were more like scared. Like my pops will call me and he'll be, you feel me, stressing because he didn't been through it, you feel me? He didn't had to go through the same thing, and it's like he don't want you, like obviously he don't want me to go through it.
Meanwhile, the commercial consequences of his legal troubles began mounting with ruthless efficiency. Puma, which had signed Williams to that groundbreaking, a multi-year footwear and apparel endorsement deal, severed ties with the embattled athlete, citing the pending legal issues as grounds for contract termination. Lacechips, a sports technology company, followed suit in May 2023, with CEO Jonathan Nussbaum stating bluntly that Williams was not someone we will associate with our brand. The financial devastation was swift and comprehensive. Williams' NIL valuation, which had peaked at an estimated $3.6 million, plummeted as brands distanced themselves from the controversy. The teenager, who had been positioned to become one of the wealthiest amateur athletes in history, suddenly found himself stripped of the commercial partnerships that had defined his public persona. At Memphis, the situation grew increasingly untenable. Williams was indefinitely suspended from all team activities upon his arrest, effectively forcing him to redshirt his freshman season without ever playing a meaningful minute of college basketball. The athletic department, mindful of the university's reputation and NCAA compliance requirements, maintained a careful distance from their once prized recruit.
Like at first, it was like,
boy, there ain't nothing to smile about. Hey, if y'all need to eat something, go right ahead, man. I'm eating vegetables, not that meat stuff. Nah. Boy, hit him. Hit him. Now, I'm going to say something real quick. Hold on. Yeah, that's one thing I hate about celery. You can't be smiling, bro. You done lost this deal, that deal, this deal, that deal. and you're smiling over here talking about it, I would not be smiling, bro. I would not be smiling, bro. I'll be pissed. Excuse my language. I'll be so mad to the core, bro. I wouldn't even want to attempt to talk about my story. I'm sorry. I'd be so mad. But you know what funny? No, not funny. You know what's sad is that you caused it to yourself. You didn't need to pick up no gun, bro. You're not gangster, bro. You're just not. Telling you what it is. You're not gangster.
Uh, I was in the gym, I was in the gym, I was in the gym every day. And then once I started going through what I was going through, like at Memphis, like the AD was tripping on me. He wouldn't let me in. I went back home and I was like, man, it was about August or something. I just went back to the crib and I was like, I started like going to the gym maybe twice a week because that wasn't the main thing on my mind. It just one day it hit.
The isolation was perhaps the most difficult aspect of Williams' ordeal. The teenager who had thrived on the energy of packed gymnasiums and the validation of social media engagement found himself cut off from the very activities that had defined his identity. Basketball, which had been his passion and his pathway to success, became a painful reminder of everything he stood to lose. The psychological toll was evident in his increasingly rare public appearances and social media posts. Williams later admitted that he had deactivated his Instagram account multiple times for months at a stretch, overwhelmed by the combination of legal stress and public scrutiny. The confident teenager who had once commanded millions of followers now struggled with the most basic aspects of public life.
I would have, but actually, Kennedy, he told us not to deactivate our Instagrams, all that. Yeah, because I don't be liking to be on there for real.
You be deactivating yours?
Yeah, I didn't deactivate them a few times for like months.
As the legal proceedings dragged on through the summer and fall of 2023, Williams found himself in a form of professional limbo that few athletes ever experience. Too young to turn professional overseas, barred from college basketball, and facing potential incarceration, he watched helplessly as peers like Jared McCain and Rob Dillingham continued their basketball journeys, while his own remained suspended in legal uncertainty. The November 30th, 2023 plea hearing would prove to be the turning point in Williams' legal saga, though the path to that moment had been fraught with agonizing uncertainty and the very real possibility that his basketball career might be over before it had truly begun. The arduous journey back. The November 30th, 2023 plea hearing represented both an ending and a beginning for Mikey Williams, the conclusion of his most perilous legal chapter and the tentative first step toward reclaiming a basketball career that had seemed lost forever. Williams reached a plea agreement with prosecutors, pleading guilty to a single felony count of making criminal threats under California Penal Code Section 422, with the remaining 8 felony gun-related charges dismissed as part of the deal. The terms of the plea agreement reflected both the seriousness of the original charges and the possibility of redemption that still existed for the young athlete. Williams was required to complete anger management courses, cognitive behavioral therapy, gun safety classes, and 80 hours of community service, with the understanding that successful completion would result in the felony being reduced.
You got so mad you gotta pick up a gun and fire it at somebody? Who taught you how to aim and shoot the bullet? Like, for real, bro? No, just one, it was multiple. Damn, bro. You had an opportunity to go D1, bro. Opportunity to go to the NBA and you do this? Oh my God. Some people are begging. Some people are crying to get in. And you have an opportunity like this and you do this? Oh my gosh, man. I can't, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I just don't.
To a misdemeanor at sentencing.
Faith, God, I'm stuck in a tough position, so I wasn't gonna get myself out of that. Neither was my lawyers or anybody else. It was really God. I just had to stay down because it didn't really hit me at first. You feel me? It hit me like a little minute into my little situation. It hit me, and then you know what I'm saying? Like that's when God really like tapping on my shoulder. Like, you feel me?
The basketball community's reaction to the plea deal was overwhelmingly positive, with many viewing it as a second chance for a talented young man who had made a serious mistake. Social media erupted with celebratory posts, including Jam John's viral 3-1 deficit post that garnered 17,000 likes. framing Williams' legal resolution as a comeback story rather than just the end of a nightmare. Williams threw himself into fulfilling the terms of his plea agreement with characteristic intensity. By the time of his August 12, 2024 sentencing, he had not only completed all required programs, but had exceeded the community service requirement, volunteering extensively with youth programs and demonstrating genuine commitment to personal growth. Judge Thompson Taylor, presiding over the sentencing hearing via virtual court from Florida, officially reduced the felony charge to a misdemeanor and sentenced Williams to 1 year of summary probation. The sentence included a 10-year restriction on possessing firearms, but crucially, no jail time, an outcome that finally allowed Williams to begin rebuilding his basketball career. However, the landscape Williams returned to was vastly different from the one he had left. In January 2024, even before his legal resolution was complete, Williams had entered the transfer portal from Memphis, citing the program's failure to prioritize his return amid the ongoing legal uncertainties.
I couldn't get into Memphis, so I had to transfer anyways. But I felt like the coach, really, Coach Dawkins, played a big part in that. It's in the Big 12, you feel me? So the conference played a big part in that.
Williams' commitment to the University of Central Florida, UCF, in March 2024 marked his return to college basketball, but it came with dramatically reduced expectations and circumstances. Coach Johnny Dawkins, who had emphasized second chances during the recruitment process, welcomed Williams to a program in the competitive Big 12 conference. The 2024-25 season at UCF.
You know, I'm glad they actually gave him another chance, man. Because that right there, bro, it's just it's just very hurtful. I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick. Some of y'all may say, man, eating a banana with the whole bite is homo, but I'm gonna tell you something. It's not homo, bro. It's just not, bro. I did it one time, and somebody was like, "Don't do this in front of me," but I do not care how y'all look at me when I do it. I do not care, bro, because y'all know the type of feeling. I mean, not the feeling, but the taste you get with the thing when you eat the whole thing in one go. I'm tired of chewing it on the side and stuff. No, no. I'm just saying. But by check what I'm trying to say about the banana, bro. I'm glad they gave him another opportunity. I just hope he can continue it. I don't know what they meant by he's serving a sentence and this and that. I hope it's not true. I hope it's not true because, bro, if it is true, bro, I'm gonna cry, bro. I'm gonna really cry, bro, because I had dreams of going to the league. I know people that had dreams of going to the league, and then your sign of you going what you went through because of your dumb mistakes, and then you get a second chance, but then something appears. Oh, brother, that's hurt, bro.
Provided Williams with his first taste of college basketball, but the statistics told a humbling story of a player working to rebuild both his skills and his reputation. In 18 games with 5 starts, Williams averaged 5.1 points, 1.9 rebounds, and 0.7 assists in 14 minutes per game, shooting 37.1% from the field. While these numbers were modest compared to his high school dominance, they represented something far more valuable, proof that his basketball career could continue.
Where
For
things
sure,
are
like
now.
I'm grateful, like like
Gots to
it's
be,
stuff like
man.
this. Like I have a game where I play 5 minutes, 7 minutes. I know I should be playing more. You feel me? It'd be tough. It'd be challenging. End of the day, though, I'm like, bro, I'm out here playing. Like it'll make you shed a tear. Like that's the biggest blessing. You feel me?
The psychological and emotional journey of Williams' comeback proved as challenging as the legal and basketball-related obstacles. In interviews, he spoke candidly about the humbling experience of going from projected lottery pick to role player and the patience required to rebuild a career that had seemed destined for immediate NBA stardom.
Like, man, so it definitely affected me. Like, now it's like, I don't take this for granted. They'd be frustrating, bro. Like, for sure. Even when people have whatever they have to say about me right now, like, I don't care.
Despite showing flashes of his former brilliance, including season highs of 14 points against Iowa State and Oklahoma State, Williams struggled with consistency and the adjustment to college-level competition after an extended layoff. Injuries also limited his availability as he missed 19 games during the season, further complicating his attempts to regain basketball rhythm. By March 2025, Williams had entered the transfer portal once again, seeking a fresh start and greater opportunity to showcase his abilities. His commitment to Sacramento State in April 2025 represented yet another chapter in his ongoing redemption story. The Sacramento State program, under the guidance of head coach Mike Bibby, a former NBA All-Star and 2008 Olympic gold medalist, along with advisor Shaquille O'Neal serving as president of basketball operations, offered Williams something something that had been elusive since his legal troubles began, a genuine opportunity for redemption and development in an environment focused on his basketball future rather than his troubled past.
My goals, man, right now, man, I just want to get to the NBA. You know, I personally go to side for that, but the main goal,
Bro, whatever we said in the beginning we reacting to, they lied to us. I'm so glad that you're not going to jail, and I'm so glad that your legal team did what they had to do for you to even go through this process, bro. Because I'm telling you, bro, a whole lot of people I know, even myself, bro, we was crying and begging to even go to the league. We was wanting to go to the league, and then to see you not go to the league with the talent and how everything was going, that just hurts all of us, man. Even as anybody in the that wanted to go to the NFL, or people that wanted to go to MLB, or people that wanted to go to hockey or to tennis or to golf, ask them, bro. They felt the same pain if they would have seen you not go with all the talent and all the drive that you had. Yes, it's hard to get back up on the road, but once you get it clicking back like a car that needs to start in the rain, bro, that is the most blessing thing, bro. For real. Like, I'm being 100% for real with you, bro. Like that right there, man. I'm happy that you're back to playing, bro. Cause I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If not for the state of Salt Lake, my G, I swear, if I was somewhere else, I would have been playing in the league, bro. Swear, bro. Swear, bro. Swear, bro. Swear. But the fact you doing it, bro, I give you salute 100%, bro. Keep grinding, keep going, bro. Anybody, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now, and I know this ain't the end of the clip, but anybody that want to do something out there and you feel like you're not gonna be able to do it, get rid of that mindset, bro. You can do anything you want to do, bro. If you believe just like he believed and is actually grinding every day to get back on your feet, you can do it, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I was sitting at 230 subs, and guess what? I came back to YouTube, and now what? We at 401, baby. Straight grinding. That's all it takes. Consistency, grinding, focus. Y'all could do what y'all want to do, bruh. I'm trying to tell y'all, bruh. This ain't no motivational thing. We reacting to him going through a life sentencing, but he made it out, and I'm grateful. You know, I'm grateful that he made it out, and I'm grateful for everything else that we've been through as a channel grows even more. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. Think before you do. Trust me. Think before you do, bruh. It will save you a lot more problems, consequences, and life situations. But let's get into the clip and stay tuned for what I finna say at the end. I know this ain't the end.
You want to get to the NBA, bro? Like, I worked my whole life for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like what I've been through kind of fuels me.
As of September 2025, Williams stands at a crossroads that would have seemed unimaginable during the height of his high school fame. Now 21 years old and preparing for what could be a pivotal sophomore season at Sacramento State, he faces the challenge of proving that the player who once seemed destined for NBA stardom can still achieve those dreams despite taking a far more circuitous route. The young man who now speaks with hard-earned wisdom about faith, patience, and personal growth represents a far different figure than the social media sensation who dominated high school basketball just a few years ago. His story serves as both cautionary tale and inspiration, a reminder of how quickly success can evaporate, but also of the possibility for redemption when someone is willing to do the difficult work of rebuilding from the ground up.
But whatever it is that you want to do, just keep at it. You're going to get rewarded. You know what I'm saying? But nah, for the most part, I just be happy for him, man.
Williams' journey from basketball prodigy to legal defendant to redemption-seeking college athlete illustrates the complex realities of modern youth sports, where social media fame, NIL opportunities, and the pressures of premature celebrity can create as many perils as possibilities. His story continues to unfold, with the final chapters yet to be written, serving as a powerful reminder that in basketball, as in life, it's...
Man, I'm telling you, bro. Like you could, like how he said it, bro. You could do anything you want to do. Look at me. I'm trying to tell y'all right now. We was at 235 subs, bro, last year. Last year, bro. Took a whole year break. And I came back and I said, bruh, I don't want to do school no more. I want to just do YouTube and just have fun with my subscribers, bro. Straight up, bro. And bro, from the beginning of this year, bro, I just consistently was just grinding, bro. Just grinding, bro. People, man, tell me do stream, do this. Yeah, that's cool and everything. But I really felt the family and being at home with YouTube and the Sneaky Gang subscribers, bro. Potentials, if you're hearing this and you want to be part of us, subscribe. But I'm just saying, y'all been from the ground under to just get to the top where we at right now, bro. Trying to get to 500 to 1,000. For real, bro. Like, this ain't no joke, bro. People out here grinding, bro. I'm in a hotel, bro. I just came back from work and I'm putting in work right now, bro. I should be taking a shower and going to sleep to wake up the next day, but I'm not, bro, because I want to do this. For real. I'm not bragging to nobody. I'm just saying, anything you want to do it, man. Do it. For real, bro. If you feel like somebody is harnessing your space, move away from them, bro. I left Salt Lake City usually to come here, bro. I'm in a hotel, low on money stuff, bro. But day in, day out, I'm still working. And I'm putting hours in, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Green screen breaking on me. That's why I'm nothing in the background. Supporting by this light right here. But I ain't talking about what I'm going through. Nah, this is for y'all to get back up. This right here is a good story for y'all to get back up. You have any type of downfall, you can get back up. For real, bro. But Mikey Williams, I'm so happy that you got back up. You're doing your thing. I really hope and wish and seek the best for you to make it to the league, man. I really want to see you versus Bronny James, bro. That's gonna be a nice little duo if y'all are together, or just a nice little one-on-one spark between y'all. For real, bro. For real. But potentials, if you're new, subscribe. Sneaky Gang Potentials. Like the video. Yes, like the video. Yes, comment down below what you think of this tape, and also to keep grinding and keep staying focused, stay down, and share to whoever, family, friends, cousins, brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews. Also, share to whoever. I just said that, but share to your exes that we hope that you don't have in the near future or in the present. Remember, we pray for success and not failure. But hey, if you haven't done so but you need to do so now, don't forget to hit that bell. But hey, I was talking about it in the beginning, but I'm gonna talk about it in the end. When I do the live on YouTube and Instagram, it's gonna be the same time, so that way everybody catch at the same time. We're gonna do a giveaway around that time. They're gonna be my maybe 3 prizes or maybe 2, but in the near future, when we do hit 1,000 subs, I'm gonna just manifest it. We've hit 1,000 subs. I'm gonna just say it, because that's how much I have belief with us. We hit 1,000 subs, we're gonna do the biggest giveaway ever in this channel's history. That's I'm manifesting it right now. I'm just saying it. I know people might be like, you don't have 1,000 subs. Look, man, we got 1,000 subs, bro. We manifesting it, bro. For real. But hey, I'll see you on the next what? Reaction video. It's your boy Sneakywesti or Sneakywesti. I still love y'all very much, however y'all want to say it. And I'll see you on the next reaction video. Real, bro. Like, I'm so glad he actually made it, bro. Sometimes you don't get a second chance. Some people just don't get a second chance. But for him to get a second chance, congratulations, bro. For real. For real.
I swear she don't deserve it. Oh, it's still on my mind. She's still on my mind. Do we build it up, just to let it wash away? Tell me